Hello, here is your lower body mini band workout. In this workout we'll be using mini bands, and I've got two. I've got a slightly lighter one and a slightly heavier one, just so that I can mix and match if I need to. If you only have one, no problem. If you don't have any, no problem as well, because you can do this without. The format is 5 rounds. Each round has 3 moves. 2 of those moves will superset for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We'll repeat those twice, and then go on to a 30-second on, 15 seconds little burnout. Then we'll move on. We'll start with a warm-up, we'll start with a cool-down. So let's do it. Let's start with a warm-up. So just start with feet hip distance apart. We're just gonna reach up, imagine the shoulder blades sliding down the back, and bring the arms down. So really feel like you're pulling through the socket. So you're reaching either sides of the room, soft bend in the knees, reach, and down. We're gonna do one more, reaching out and up and down. Good. We're just gonna go into some nice good mornings. So feet slightly narrower than shoulder distance. Gonna bring the hands behind the head so you get nice expansion through the chest. Push the hips back and come up to standing. Back, come up to standing. So initiate the breath here. Inhale down, exhale. Really trying to get full range of motion with those hips. So it's a hip hinge, down and up. So this is your deadlift hinge. So less of a up and down with the bum and bending of the knees for your squat. Go for one more, down and up. We're going to go into some nice easy squats. So squatting down. Imagine you're sitting back on a chair. I always say, imagine you're sitting on a loo. So when you sit down, you sort of stick your bum out, go down and come up, rather than hinging the head forwards. We're trying to go down, up. Just let the back just follow that motion, down and up. In this workout, we're doing lots of some unilateral work. So we'll work one side the first time round, and then the second time round. Does that make sense? Second side, second time. There we go. Go for one more, down and up. We're going to heels in, toes out. We're going to get the inner thighs a bit more in a little sumo squat. So down, I'm going to reach up. Woo, almost fell over. Down, so find that balance. Try not to fall over. And up. Inhaling down, exhaling up, maybe getting a little lower. Go for one more, down and reach. Good. Come to the bottom of your mat. We're going to start hands up nice and tall. We're going to do some walkouts. You're going to bump the hips back like we just did in that good morning. Coming all the way down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Walk out to a plank. Right foot steps up by right hand. Knee can be down. Just going to open out. Nice easy twist. Like a runner's lunge or low lunge. Swing that arm down and switch sides. So opening out. Reaching back. Hands come down and switch. Mini bands are such a good way to work out at home or when you're on the move, when you're away for the holidays. Just pop them in your bag. Great way to add a bit of resistance. Just staying in that high plank for a second. Wake up the core a little bit more. You can rock back and forth. That feels nice on the ankles. Staying strong through the core again. Be on your knees here. Breathing. So I'm going to walk the hands up to the feet. I always have to readjust my mat as soon as I start working. So you're going to stand and just some nice knee drives here. Pulling, find resistance in the air with the arms. Get the heart rate up a little bit. Get a little bit warmer. It's actually pretty cold in London at the moment. So grateful for this little workout because I am feeling a lot warmer. We're going to do heel to bum, squeezing the elbows back, sliding the shoulder blades back, opening up the thighs. Good. Kicking nice and wide with the feet, soft bend in the knees. This is low impact today, so no jumping, but if there's anything you want to take out, if you want to take out any of the additional moves, you could always return to your squat or lateral lunge. You'll see, you'll get it as we go. One more each way, pausing there. We're just gonna go down through center, turn to the side, punch, come through center, turn. So I'm twisting in that hip, just to wake up the hips a bit and the core a little bit more, because we will be using our core, we'll be using our arms, even though this is a lower body workout. Can't do anything without using the core. Punch, punch. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I'm going to grab some water. Hi. Grab some water, and I'm going to start with my lighter band. So starting the timer, I'm going to make sure the sound is on. It is. Where has it gone? Sorry. Done. There we go. So the first move, band, we're going to put down on our ankles. We're going to squat with a side leg lift. So that's move 1. And the second move, so we're going to move our right leg, so you can mirror me, move your left leg. Second move, we're going to do a 2-step squat up. So let's start with that squat with the leg lift. So here we go. Regular squat down, find your balance, stretch that band, come down. Trying to kick without rocking too much on the side. So you're going to have to brace your core a little bit more with that side kick. Inhale down, exhale up. That's it. Down. Get nice and low in that squat. Remember, building strength. So think slow and controlled. Down, up, kick. I haven't quite got the knack of doing the whole saying rest, saying the mirroring. So that was my right leg, but if you're watching, it looks like my left leg, but you can just mirror me. Okay, we're gonna go in 10 seconds, and you're gonna squat down, you're gonna stay low, you're gonna step out with that same leg that was just kicking, step back in and stand. So we're doing a little bit of time under tension. Here we go. Down, step, step, stand. You see why I said maybe a slightly lighter band? Because we do want a little bit of range of motion here. If you're using a heavier band, that's also okay. Like I said, still fire without any band at all. Down, step, step, up. So you are trying to keep tension on that band the whole time. Almost there, 5 more seconds. Step, step, up, down, and rest. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. So that squat with the leg lift. When we're coming up for the lift, soft bend in the knee, core's tight, stretching that band, toes pointing forward. Try to keep the legs, the hips level. So try to keep your foot parallel with the other foot. Okay, here we go. Squat, up, kick, control. Landing that foot back where it needs to be for your squat. So just double check it's not too narrow. Still having a nice form with that squat. Down, kick, inhale, kick, almost there, almost there. Then we've got that little burnout for this section. Inhale down, up, 1 more, 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, how perfectly timed was that? Okay, so I'm keeping tension on my band the whole time, just to have, why not? But you can bring the feet together, give yourself a little bit of a rest in between. So, going in 5 seconds, we got step, 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 up. So here we go. Squat down, stay low, stand, down, stay low. Keep that nice form. Again, trying to be in control of that movement. Don't let the band ping your leg back too quickly. That's what we're doing. We're resisting the resistance band. It was only the other day I was like, oh my gosh, resistance band. Don't know if you've been here for my sumo squat revelation. I was like, that's why it's called a sumo. 3 more seconds. Let's do 1 more. Down, finish it off. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna rest. Grab some water. I'm gonna turn the timer sounds a little lower. It's a little bit loud. Okay, I've got 30 seconds to rest. Right, so I'll move for 30 seconds. It's gonna be a lateral walk. So I want you to try, stay low in that walk. Nice straight back, core's nice and engaged, toes pointing forwards, stretching the band the whole time. You're gonna go down, step, step. So we're not bringing the legs together. We're keeping resistance on the band the whole time. I'm gonna go this way. So here we go, down. Staying low. Little bit of endurance here. Da. Da. I don't know what that meant. I was tapping, so I went da. Tap. You don't have to tap. Keep that band stretching. Keep that core tight. Hands, maybe little prayer hands pushing into your hands. Add a little extra fire. Can you get a bit lower? Keep that core engaged. Nice hinged over. 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna go again. I'm gonna start this side now. Breathe, breathe. Going in 3, settle in, and let's do it. Stretch, stretch, core is tight. Little steps is harder than a big step. Can you sink a little lower? Keep going. Toes are pointing forward, so we're getting those outer hips, they're getting those glutes and hips here, great for the knees. Amazing move. If you're a runner, lateral steps, really good for you, good for the knees. And rest. Okay, I'm gonna check that timer. Right, I've got to fast forward the timer, so if I go down there, don't worry, nothing's happening, I'm just fixing the timer. So our first move is lateral lunge, up. So you might not be able to go as far as you usually can because we've got the band. This is why we're using quite a stretchy band, but you can always be lateral lunging. It could be little small motions. So lateral lunge is the first move. Then we're going to staggered deadlift with a little kick back, okay? Here we go. I'm going this way. Lunge, up. Lateral lunge, up. So even when I'm coming up, I'm resisting that band a little. And I want you to sink back with those hips in that lateral lunge. You're thinking hinging back rather than leaning to the side. So your body, if you can see my arms, it's actually staying upright as I go down and up. Stretch that band. Feel the stretch. So slow it down. One more. Rest. Okay, I want you to take that same leg, I want to bring it back, so it's sort of at a 45-degree angle, not super far behind that front leg. I'm going to go slightly to the side. I'm going to hinge forward, so we're putting that weight in that front leg. We're going to deadlift, hinge, straight leg, kick back. So let's do it. So it's hinge, stand on that front leg, balance, down, kick back. So when you're kicking back, that leg is straight. You think you go squeezing at that glute. Slight soft bend in that front leg. Control. So as always, I've snuck in lots of nice core because unilateral work, stability work is all our lower, lovely. One more. And kick, or maybe one little, yeah, that lower core stability situation that helps us stand, helps us have lovely, strong, nice, straight spines. Right, we're gonna go to the other side. Lateral lunge, which is slow down in the hinge, okay? 2, 1, let's go. Step, slow. Step, slow. So we wanna linger in the sweet spot, that bit where you're like, oh gosh, can I hold myself here? Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, we are. Remember, we're doing these moves once on each side now. Round 2 or circuit 2, set 2, whatever you want to call it. Up, 10 more seconds. Let's go. Up, down. Last one. Up and rest. Okay, set yourself up. Take that foot slightly behind. I'm on my tiptoe of my back foot. You're going to transfer the weight into that front leg, into the heel. So we're not on the tiptoes, we're strong through the heel. I'll go to the side again so you can see. So here we go. We hinge, stand, kick with a straight leg. Hinge, kick. So it's a little single leg, sort of staggered deadlift with that kick back. Adding that instability, getting those glutes, getting that core. Down, up, down, up. Almost there, keep with me. 10 more seconds. Down. Woo, find the balance. Down. Strong in that front leg, just on the tiptoe. One more, finish it. And rest, okay. 30 seconds rest. We're going to, I'll move. So you're going to start, imagine you've got a square on your mat. Remember that game Foursquare or Champ from school? So imagine you're on a square. Just going to step one corner, one corner, one corner, one corner. Leading with the outside leg to go round. Don't worry too much if you're like, I don't know what leg. Just walk round the box. Walk on the corner. So here we go. Step, 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 step. So I'm sort of hinging my back leg, step, hinge. That's it. Step, step. Keeping tension as you stretch that band. Woo! Step, step, step. Feel the band, because I certainly have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Wow. Perfectly placed for the next set. We're going to walk in the other direction now. So leading. So I'm leading with my left leg. If you're mirroring me, you're leading with your right. If you're like, what are you talking about? You're just going to start on the other leg. Here we go. Step, 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 step. Trying to stay low. Stepping, stretching. I'm stepping, tapping. So I'm bringing both feet to the corners of my imaginary box with some pace. Keeping fairly low. Woo! Keep going. Set. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh my. I realised. I was like, I think I did exactly the same timing on both sides. We've got 30 seconds to rest. We're doing some sumo situation now. So heels in, toes out. So not so it's like 90 degrees, it's gonna fall over. Just want rotation so you feel it in the inner thigh like we did in the warm-up. So you're gonna hinge, gonna open and stretch the band, close the band, stand. So here we go. Hinge, open, control. Close it with control, stand. Down, again, like the step we did with the squat, we're keeping that time under tension. So we're staying in that sweet, sweet zone. Close, up. So you go down, you come up a little bit when you spin, go down, you come up a little bit when you spin, go down again and up. So you're what's the word? You're landing back. There we go, that'll do. Re is out. Landing back in that sumo. Nice and low. Rest, okay. We're going down to the sumo. We're gonna pop one heel, down one heel, down one heel. Pop one heel. Actually, we'll pop the right heel to stand down. So let's do that. We're gonna down. We're gonna do right heel popped. That's it, nothing crazy. Lift the right heel, let's do that. Lift the right heel, we go down and up. So trying to keep the weight is now a little bit more on this left leg. Try to keep slightly light on that foot, but we're still going down in the center and up. So feel the calf getting involved. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Down, up. Good. Feel that my leg is shaking there. Down, one more. Up, heel down, rest. Do the same on the other side. Sumo hinge, sumo hinge. So this is the last round. The last time we were standing? Yeah. Last time we were standing, we're gonna go down to the mat. Where it gets fun, because the band's gonna ping off. I know it will. Watch this space, which is why you could do it without the band too. It's very clever, these bands. Let's do it. Down, hinging to the other side. Stay low. Closed, stand. We go down, hinge, hinge. Keep that core braced because you want to protect your back. If you feel like, oh, it's hurting in my back, I want to reduce the range of motion, maybe even get rid of the hinge. It's gonna be a sumo up and down, or get rid of the band and focus on that form. Down, open, 10 more seconds, close, stand. One more, down, open, woo, close, stand, rest. Okay, heel pop. Okay, I'm gonna sip some water. 10 seconds. Reminds me of that song, was it Britney? Dirty Pop. Anyway, pop the left heel, please. Set yourself up, and let's do it. Down, up, down. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Nice and steady. Last time for these sumos. Then we got a little lovely burnout. Down, up. That's it. Keep that heel high. I felt mine dropping. Reset if you need to, especially when you go down. It wants to go down with you. Concentrate on keeping it up. Down, up, down. Woo. 2, 1, rest. Okay, rest time. Right. Our move. We're going to try from that hinge we did with the kick back. We're going to hinge and you're going to tap round. So you're going to go. So you're sort of going 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. See if you can get to whatever o'clock that way. But trying. So I'm probably going to like 7 o'clock maybe. So we're going to go tapping forward, leg stays straight. Here we go, come with me. Tap, 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 tap. Trying to keep tension on this leg. So you can see I'm slightly hinged, core is engaged as I'm tapping round. And have your hands, prayer hands on your hips. You can even hold on to something if you need to. Trying to keep that core nice and engaged, almost there. Keep stretching and rest. Whew. Definitely warm. Okay, gonna do the other side. So keep the leg nice and straight, slightly pointed. So you're pointing, 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 tapping, tapping, and here we go. Hinge, tap. Control, core is stabilizing. Try to think, how steady can you go? Tapping round. Woo. Tap, 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 tap. 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Challenging that balance here. Good. Tap, tap, tap. 2, 1, and rest. Okay. 30 seconds rest. So I'm going to, maybe to my detriment, but I'm going to go up to a heavier band. So here's your chance. If you have a heavier band, to grab it now and place it on your thighs. So it's about, not on the knee, above the knee. We want to avoid putting it on the joints. Our first move, you're going to come to your side, do a lovely clamshell. So on our shoulder, elbow is under shoulders, feet is in line with the bum, knees are about a 45 degree. We're going to open the band and close the band. Open, trying to stay level with the hips. If you want more, you can come up, opening and closing here. So thrust the hips forward, opening, closing. So trying to stay level, remembering this bottom core, keeping it up, open, close. My feet are together. I'm just thinking open and close. You'll feel it in the lower core, lower glutes, upper glutes. 5 more seconds. Inhale, exhale, and down. Okay, second move. There's second move you're gonna do on the ground. You're gonna open and close to the side, to the right hand side. So I'm opening the band and closing the band. Okay, right, let's do it. So open to the side, close. So again, strong through the arms, and I'm bringing my knees in line with each other. So getting the glutes here. Inhale, exhale up. Just one leg, stable, so you'll feel it in your supporting leg as well. Strong through the arms, open, closed. 10 more seconds, open, close. Doing amazing. Slow and steady. If you band it up, woo, feel the burn. If you haven't banded up, this move, body weight, is also crazy. Crazy. Release. Rest. Let's go down to the other side. So find your clamshell, whether you're here on the floor, whether you're going to come up into like a modified side plank. Breathe. We're going in 3, 2, set up, nice and strong, and let's do it. Open, closed. We're trying to keep the hips stable. Good. Strong through the arm. Open. Closed. Almost there. Check that hip. Arms, we're not rolling forwards. Everything's stacked. 10 more seconds. Push. Good. Almost there. 2. Give me one more. Down. Control. Good. Let's do the other side. So I'm doing my left leg this time. Whichever is your other leg, I'm just going to have a sip of water. I'm going to go in 5 seconds. So setting up, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go. Open, close. Try not to lean when you open that band. And when you bring your leg up, not rocking too much on the other hip. Stay strong. So only bring that leg up as far as you can while staying nice and square with those hips. So it's not about how far you're bringing your legs up. It's about how stable can you achieve that movement. Pushing through the hands, try not to sink in between the shoulders, looking straight down, not letting the head drop. Don't let gravity take it, because it will. So that sounds really threatening. Beware gravity, and rest. Woo, okay. Our burnout. We're gonna be in that same, so I know it's quite a lot being on all fours, but this is the only time we're gonna do it for the rest of the workout, I mean. Well, because I'm always doing this move. If you know me, this move will probably feature at some point. So we're gonna come and we're gonna do a bear. So that same 4-point kneeling, 4 position, all fours position. But you're gonna tuck the toes, we're gonna lift the legs, we're gonna open and close with the band. Here we go. We're gonna stay hovering, open, open, closed. Trying again to stay steady, pushing the floor away. Core side, if you need to take a break, just stop opening and closing. That's option 1. Or you can tap the legs down for a second, come back into it, or get rid of the band. Those are your options. Opening, closing. Keep that core tight. We've got 3 more seconds. 1, and rest. Breathe. Good. Okay, we'll do that again, of course. And then we're going to do some lovely bridge work. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, push the floor away, hover those knees. Here we go. Open, close. Again, only opening as far as you can whilst keeping strong and stable, slow and controlled. Open, close. Feel your quads. Mine are talking to me. 10 seconds. Open that band. Almost there. 5. Strong through the arms. 2, and knees down. Good. Resting. Grab a sip of water. Breathe. We're gonna be on our back. Do some bridges. We're gonna bridge up and down. Then we're gonna do a frog bridge where we bring our feet together and bridge from that position. Okay, so feet about hip distance apart, palms down, and inhale to prepare, exhale up into a bridge. We're gonna open the band, we're gonna close the band, and we'll come back down. So up, open again, stable through the hips. Open. I can feel my quads from that bear. I don't know if you can. I certainly can. So trying to stay stable, even weight between both the feet. Core will engage a little more when your legs are going in and out, just to stabilize you. Up, stay high. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Don't be shy. Up, open, close, down. So you're going to bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees push out. So you're going to resist the band here. This is where the band might ping, and don't worry if it does. So knees are out, so sort of like a little butterfly position. And then we're going to bridge like so. So you're going to come up and down like we were. Here we go. So you come up and down. I can feel my band. Don't worry. Up, down. My band is going, but we're still pumping. Little frog pumps. So you pump up and down. Keep those legs wide. Try and see if you can keep even through both legs. It's really hard, especially when your band is not even on your legs. Up, down. So we're just focusing more on those inner thighs here. Down and rest. Okay, we're going to do that again. So readjust your band if you need to for the bridges. This time we're going to stay up the whole time and just go out and in and out and in and out and in, okay? Okay, band is on. If you have these big cloth bands as well, they tend to move a lot less than these ones. And here we go. So go up, we're going to hold, we're going to go open, close. So my range of motion here isn't very big because trying to stay stable through the hips. Open, close, keep high, open, close, don't give up. You can do it, open, closed, good, open, open, sorry, I'm just saying open, and rest. Okay, so those are, we're doing one more. We're going to do the frog pumps again. So we're going to put soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Here we go. Up and down. So we're trying to keep stable. See if this time you can evenly press through both the feet. And we said feet. Evenly press through both feet. Coming up and down, knees wide. So up, down. Feel that stretch. Don't worry if your band is moving. Palms are pushing into the ground. Up and down. Good. Knees together. Not knees together. Band off. Band off. Okay. So I'm going to come to your wider band now. So, I'm going to take my lighter band. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I'm going to take the lighter band, put it around your ankles. We're going to be in a high plank position. Okay. To modify this, you can be on your forearms if being on your wrists is too much, or you can pop onto a surface, a chair, a stable chair, or a bench or something if you have a stepper. So we're going to go high plank. We're going to step the foot out and in. Long leg, knee doesn't bend. Out, in, out, in. So core is engaged. Step, 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 and breathe. Strong through the arms. Little bit of that burnout to finish. I'm going to walk forwards a little bit so I'm not kicking the weights I use to weigh down my mat. Keep breathing, keep stretching the band, and rest. Okay, we've got 15 seconds to rest, and then we're going to go again. Okay, right, roll out the shoulders, the wrists if you need to, and you can always drop down to forearms now if you like. Here we go. Stretch. Final 30 seconds of this workout. Really control. Stretch that band. Stretch. 20 more seconds. This is the final move. Then we get to stretch. But for now, we're stretching the band. Hey, hey. Stretch. 10 seconds. Strong through the arms. Strong through that core. Final 5, 3, one more. And rest. Good. So yeah, bands off and we will stretch. My band's already just magically disappeared. So just sitting, we're going to stretch. We'll start sitting, we'll start on all fours. So just coming down onto all fours, step the right foot up by the right leg and just come up into a low lunge. You can pad up the knee here, so you can put something, a cushion if it's hard on your knee. I'm just going to sink down into a nice low lunge. So staying nice and tall. Breathing, you can interlace the hands behind the back, hand pull down and away for a little bit more of a stretch in the chest. Opening up through the shoulders. Looking up if that's all right on your neck. And then hands on either side of that foot, just come up onto the heel. You might have to scooch the foot forwards a little bit and we'll just dial the hip back and peel the belly over the thigh for a nice hamstring stretch. Slight bend in the knee as well. Sometimes we do the stretch and feel a real big tug behind the back of the leg, but ease off a little bit. As long as you're feeling a stretch, that's all we're going for. And breathe. There's like band carnage on the floor here. Band there, band here. Here. I have so many bands, like my backpack's bursting. I found a band in one of my jacket pockets the other day. I was like, what on earth? I'm gonna take that foot, we're gonna scooch it to the side and come into a nice pigeon stretch here. So I'm gonna stretch out the hip. If this isn't good for you, come over on your back and give me a nice figure 4 stretch. You can stand up and do a figure 4 stretch as well, whatever hip stretch works for you. And again, you could put a block underneath your hip here to avoid dropping that hip to the ground. And breathe, stay up tall. You can go down onto those forearms. Breathing. Left leg is going straight behind. I'm just on the top of that back foot. Everything's relaxed. And just walking that hand up. We're going to tuck the back toe, step back into a nice down dog. Little transition through. Stretching back. Come back to the knees. I'm going to step up the other foot this time, sinking down into those hips. Again, if you want more, you can scooch that back leg further back. We still want a nice sort of 90-degree angle over the front ankle, sorry, not toe. Again, you can interlace your hands behind the back, pulling down and away. Breathing. Good. Nice and relaxed. This is the end. We made it. I had some technical difficulties towards the end of this this filming. It told me it hadn't filmed the workout, so there was lots of panic. Hands come on either side, come up onto that heel. That's happened to me before, and I've had to just refilm the workout. I'm telling you, doing a banded burnout core workout twice in a row. I mean, if anything, it showed me what I was capable of when I really needed to push. But man, it was tough. It was really tough. We can always do more. I didn't want to do any more though. I'm going to scooch that foot round, and it was just for you guys. I wanted you to have the workout. And come up again. You can put something under that hip, so the hip of the leg that's bent, just to keep you propped up, because we want our hips to stay nice and stable. Try to avoid just dropping down and sitting on the hip. Try to stay up, keeping that front foot nice and close to 90, and feel that stretch. Feel how that might be different. Maybe rocking here, a bit side to side. And plant the palms, tuck the back toe. Gonna go up into a nice down dog again. Keep the knees bent, stretching. And walk the hands up to the feet nice and slowly. I'm going to turn to face you guys. And then going to roll up. Oh, really slowly. Head coming up. Last, you can do a nice quad stretch. So just grabbing, so I'm going to hold on to the wall. Grab that foot, feet together. Again, you can do this from the floor. Don't have to stand. Sometimes getting the foot up is a bit of a struggle. So just wherever you are. It can be on the floor, be on one knee, lie on your side. We're just trying to stretch here. We're not trying to stress ourselves out. And switching sides. Get that foot, I think knees together, standing up nice and tall so you get a nice stretch again, a bonus stretch through the shoulder and through that chest. Grab the wall if you're going to fall, soft bend in the standing legs, standing tall. Release. We're just going to interlace the hand behind the back once more. Pull down and away. Going to bend the knees generously. So I'm bending lots. And I'm going to peel the belly over the thighs. Down. Feel that nice stretch. Breathe. My spine just clicks. We're going to straighten the legs as much as you can. Hands go to the floor. And again, one more time, rolling up. Vertebrae by vertebra. Up to standing. Eyes come open if they were closed. Mine were. That was great. That was your lower body banded strength workout with a little burnout after each session, after each section. So absolutely smashed it.